going to show you tonight is real alternative medicine. Most people have come today at this time to think that alternative medicine means instead of using ibuprofen, you use turmeric. You know, instead of using Tylenol, you use glucosamine. But that's not alternative medicine. That's the same model as medicine. You're just using a natural substance as compared to a synthetic substance. Alternative medicine is completely different. A good example of alternative medicine is acupuncture. Acupuncture is a totally different thing. It looks at meridians and how to balance them. It's completely different. And to a large extent, chiropractic is an alternative medicine. It's completely different model of looking at things, verbal subluxation and nerve supply. But what I'm going to show you today, nutritional response testing, is also truly an alternative medicine. It's a completely different way to analyze, understand, and appreciate our bodies, who we are and what we are. Okay? So I'm going to do that with us tonight. So before I get started, let me ask you, does anybody know what a scientific phenomenon is? Can you define a scientific phenomenon? There are 4 parts to a scientific phenomenon. Anybody want to guess 1 or 2? It's okay. Okay, so they're observable, measurable, repeatable, and predictable. So let's take gravity. If I was to take my phone here, I'm going to let it go, and I'm going to predict it's going to drop into my hand. Okay? I'm going to predict that it'll drop in my hand at 32 feet per second squared. I'll predict that it's going to happen again. So you could see that. We can measure the speed. It's observable, repeatable, measurable, and predictable. So here's my question to you. What is gravity? Is it a wave or a particle? Is gravity a wave or a particle? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. What speed does gravity move at? Nobody knows. And yet, we all believe in gravity. Why? Because it's observable, measurable, repeatable, predictable, not understandable. So what I'm going to share with you tonight, I'm going to pretend that I completely understand it. I have notions about it. I'm going to give you some of those notions. And if you, to understand the word notion, there's notion, hypothesis, theory, fact. So a notion is just brainstorming. It's just based on my observations of the universe, going around the sun 78 times. Okay. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is have someone come up here. Did you say your name was Cole?
Yes, sir.
Cole, would you come up here, Cole, please? Cole, what I'm going to ask you to do is to help me turn this table around first, because I think I want to do this the other way. So we're just going to heads, feet. No, all the way. Good. And can you take that watch off for me? And then lie face up to me. Give your wife your watch. As a matter of fact, I'm going to ask for the watch shortly and your phone. Lie face up to me. Cole, have I tested you before?
No.
Okay. Does anybody think I'm stronger than Cole?
No.
So,
I know.
Maybe.
So the first thing you know is this is not a muscle strength test. Okay? This is a response test. It's nutritional response testing. So I have to train him a little bit, and you want to watch this because you want to learn how to do this yourself. And the first thing you understand that it's a response test. So I'm going to treat Cole just like it was a brand new patient who's never had muscle testing before. Okay. So Cole, you just hold this arm up. Do you have a really bad shoulder or anything like that? Good. Okay, I'm going to say the word hold. You just hold, and I'll give you direction there. Hold. Good. Uncross your legs for me. Hold. Okay, good. So that's perfect. That's all we need. Okay, the arm doesn't go anywhere, does it? Doesn't shaky or anything. Look at it. Okay, good. Now be strong if you can. I'm going to hold you right here. Hold. Do you just see? Did you see what he tried to do?
He's fighting you.
Yeah, he's fighting me. That's all. Okay, good. So say my name is Cole.
My name is Cole.
Good. And then hold. Okay. Say my name is Cole.
My name is Cole.
Hold. Say my name is Betty.
My name is Betty.
Hold. Okay, you want to try that again? My name is Cole.
My name is Cole.
Good. Good. Say my name is Betty.
My name is Betty.
Good. Say my name is Peter.
My name is Peter.
Hold. Do you notice how your arm weakens when you do that? Okay. So his unconscious mind, his conscious mind knows that he's lying. So first of all, you want to learn to do this with your children.
Yes.
It's scary to do it with your spouse. Do you really love me? And you'd be surprised at the answers. Okay? So, but now let's talk about the unconscious mind. So if you come over here, give me the phone. The phone's on.
Yeah.
And the watch. Okay, hold this up. Same thing. Be strong. Hold. 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 Again, nice and easy. The arm doesn't shake. And if I hold your watch, is this thing on?
Yeah.
Hold. 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 Same thing with this phone. Hold. 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 So what's causing him to be weak? What's coming out of here? Electromagnetic fields. Good. Who can see electromagnetic fields?
No.
Who can taste them?
No.
Who can smell them?
No.
Who can hear them? Who feels them pulsing through you right now? Nobody. And yet you are aware of them. So that means by definition you have extrasensory perception. Look, anybody else wants to come up here and we can do the same test. You have extrasensory perception. And you notice that it didn't happen here, it happened here. Okay, so what is an EMF? It's just a frequency wave. But what is the color red? Why is red different than green? It's a different frequency vibration. Huh? Yeah, well, what's the difference if you're going to know B and G? Frequency vibration. But C is what, 246 or something like that? Okay? So and what about this? Do you guys know this is 99.9% of the space? Do you know that? Okay. This is just a frequency vibration interpreted by our senses to look like this. I'm not saying it's not real. I'm just saying that everything is a frequency vibration. There are no particles. Quantum physics, 1920, they did the double slit experiment. And if you take photons and put them through a double split, it'll show up as a wave pattern. But if somebody looks at the experiment, they collapse into particles. So reality changes if somebody's looking at it. Tesla said, the inventor of DC current, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, think frequency and vibration. But now from quantum physics, we know we think consciousness, frequency, and vibration. And if you really want to know the spiritual secrets of the universe, think intention, consciousness, frequency, and vibration. So did you notice that he got weak at a certain area? Because that's where his vibrational field begins. And I want you to think, imagine we have these perfectly oval, wonderful vibrational fields. We are perfectly healthy. But if we're a little bit unhealthy, think of having a little piece that's cut out. Well, if I come up with a puzzle piece exactly the right way and put it within your frequency vibration, the body's going to recognize it and says, yes, that makes me more whole. Remember how this body runs. It runs by innate intelligence. It's always monitoring what's going on the outside and the inside. But we already told you what's going on the outside and the inside, because thoughts are just frequency vibrations, are just frequency vibrations. So the body has innate intelligence that knows. I mean, if you smell rotten milk and you know it's bad for you, how do you know that? You can take horse hay and put zinc in one, manganese in another, and phosphorus in the other, and the horse will go and eat whichever one he needs. How do they know that? They don't know. It's just innate. Your body knows how to be healthy. Life knows how to live. And all I'm doing is not an MRI, not an X-ray, not a lab test, all of which are good. But I'm doing something much more powerful. I'm asking the innate intelligence of the body created by God, what does this body need? Now, unfortunately, my toolkit, I would love to have a much better toolkit. Someday I'll be Dr. McCoy and
Oh my God.
you know, I just have a chiropractic table that will handle lasers and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm not fixing everybody. I do okay, but I'm just, you know, a small-time chiropractor. But nonetheless, what's here is incredible. And if only other doctors, even other chiropractors, would open up their minds. Because I tell people all the time whether they have a bacteria infection or a viral infection or a fungal infection. Imagine if doctors trusted that could use that instead of, you know, giving you a round of antibiotics that perhaps you didn't need. I don't expect them to happen right away, but it is here. It is coming. What I do now will someday be done by some kind of frequency generator and AI, and they'll just scan you and it'll all get done. But I'll be retired by then. All right. Very good. So, did you bring any supplements?
Yeah.
Okay, get your 3 supplements.
And the DoorDash bag.
Oh.
Now, let me make the disclaimer. I'm not treating anybody here. I'm trying to share a phenomenon because if you guys try to explain this to anybody, they go,
Yep.
So don't. Remember the aspirin commercials. Do they explain how aspirin works? No. You just take it, you feel better, maybe a testimonial. I took it and I feel better. You should too. Okay? And that's how you should refer patients to. He's a little bit off, different, but you need different. You know, you need different. I've seen chiropractors. It's a little different. Okay? Alrighty. So, if you would help me here just by holding this, and go ahead, lock this up. So, notice again for you guys to learn how to do the test, because all you have to do is do this test is you and a bottle of bleach, or you and a phone, and you'll get constant feedback. Can I tell the difference between weak and strong? And if you practice and don't give up right away, remember riding the bike? Okay, you'll learn how to do it. It's not a difficult thing. Okay, so hold this up and hold. I'm just going to take this and place it on you. Hold, strong or weak? Okay, good. I'm going to, do you know what this is? Glutathione. The chances of you needing glutathione is small, and glutathione should be as a lipid anyway. The way to increase glutathione is to take N-acetylcysteine. And the easiest way to take N-acetylcysteine is take whey protein, because it has a double cysteine bond, which the body changes into N-acetylcysteine, which is why it's one of the products on my superfood solution that's on the website. Okay, so let's try this one. Hold. Optimized meal. Well, it looks like it's working. Okay, so I'm going to do something else now. I'm going to count 5 to 10. This is a 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Uh-oh, what's this? 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Yes, I know what's going to happen. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is an 8 out of 10. Okay, it's pretty good. It has to be at least a 6 to strengthen it. Okay,
you say uh-oh before you got to 9? Did you feel
Yo, I
the
knew
pain
it.
was
Oh, I knew it right away.
Yeah.
Okay. I've all these times treated you. I already know what's going to happen. I just do it so it doesn't blow your mind completely. That's why I explain what I'm doing. Otherwise, no one would ever come. Oh.
So did you feel him getting weaker as you got
I just know. Yeah, I feel it. I just know. I don't know how I know. I just know. Now, I already know what will happen with this. This CoQ10, it won't strengthen it. Pull. See? Pull. Pull. All right. Very good. Thank you. You can close that now.